Do you want to do a cold open?
A cold open?
Yes.
Like, hey, it's me, it's you.
I figured out that it's already our 4th podcast and we haven't done a cold open yet. So it was already due that we do one.
Okay, so how would you do this cold open? Give me an example.
We are doing it already, so this is our cold open for today.
Oh, just talking?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We just go into it.
We're casually talking, and this is the open for the podcast for today's episode.
I like it.
So,
okay. Yeah.
We were talking about the Prime Minister of Albania. Not the Prime Minister, but the AI Minister of Albania. Do you want to go into that?
The AI Minister of Albania. I mean, I haven't even heard of it yet. What do you mean?
Okay, well, apparently this is not content yet, so this is still part of the cold open. In Albania, they have this Minister of AI, which is itself an AI. So they picked an AI to be an AI minister. And then for some reason, they announced that the AI minister was pregnant and that she was going to have 83 children. So it was she was pregnant of 83 babies at a time, because it's an AI. It doesn't matter how many AIs do you want to give birth to
generate.
Yeah, it was just, it's like copies. You don't have to, you just copy files. You can copy it as many times as you want. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was the first funny thing. Second funny thing, to be a proper minister, a couple weeks ago, maybe it's earlier, I'm not sure about the timeline, but they said that they caught this AI minister in a case of corruption. So it was like a proper minister. So she learned the job in the proper way.
Already went into that loophole there of corruption to get into the system.
Once you go into politics, it doesn't matter if you're an AI or not.
It's wow. So that's actually quite an interesting point. So you're saying that the AI went into corruption, but learnt the corruption.
Yeah, she was trying to do some sketchy things with Bitcoin, trying to bribe someone. I'm not exactly sure, so don't take my word for it.
Right.
But yeah, there was some definitely not legal things and some sketchy things that the Albanian police caught her or it doing or trying to do.
So when they catch the AI, I mean, you can't arrest an AI. Do they shut her down? What do they do? Do they reboot her system?
I guess I just found the news here. As much as you can trust an Albanian... No, it's actually an Uzbekistan news site, but
we've really gone into
we'll take their word for it. Yeah. They got her suspended, because she was, quote unquote, arrested on suspicion of corruption, allegedly accepting a bribe of 14 bitcoins, approximately 1.3 million euros, in exchange for optimizing government procurement processes.
Oh, wow.
So they shut her down. Is that like they killed her?
Exactly. This is what was she executed?
She was executed.
Computer was unplugged. That's,
in a way, they did.
But then now she has 83 children. It's what are we going to do with these?
Yeah, according to prosecutors, Diela, which is her or it, I'm still not sure how to call her or it. It was the figure of a woman.
Oh right, see that's strange already, isn't it?
Yeah, according to prosecutors, Diela planned to use the funds for self-upgrades, allegedly. So just like
for her own
any politic.
Upgrades. Yeah. And you go.
I'm not going to cite names, but any regular politic non-AI would do that. So,
well, that's
I guess in that sense, it was a successful experiment. She replicated exactly what a real politician would do.
Well, that's quite interesting to see, to be honest. I mean, watching an AI go into the role of somebody who we already have across many, many places, and they just go into learning the ways and the routines. So that's quite a story. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm imagining the person that thought of this. I'm not sure if it was the prime minister.
Yeah.
Because only the prime minister has the power to name ministers, so it should be either him or someone close to him. Like, hey man, I have this idea. What if we make ChatGPT a minister?
I mean, who does that?
What can't possibly go wrong?
Yeah. What could go wrong? It
has no flaws. Yes.
With all of this information, with access to so much data as well, and we're just going to put our trust into that. But I wonder how much they invested into that experiment.
I don't know, and I don't want to know because it's going to be outrageous.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. A lot of money now is being spent on AI. This is where maybe it could be used for something so much more useful than what it's being used for right now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay, so let's throw the opening in and we'll start the podcast itself.
Okay, wonderful.
So, hey back everyone. I am Antonio.
And I'm Rebecca.
And this is Muller's Ratchet. We are the podcast where we discuss everything from technology and how that influences humans in the modern era. So right before our opening, we were talking about the AI minister and how pricings have gone mad about AI and everything around it. So one thing I wanted to bring up to our attention today is the hike in especially memory components for computers. Have you heard something about this? What do you know?
The memory components for the computers.
Yes.
I think we had a small chat about prices rising with the memory components for them since the AI has been rapidly introduced and used, and now it's developing even faster. What about that?
Yeah. So as it stands right now, I'm going to give an overall situation for our listeners to know how the situation stands right now.
Right.
And then we can discuss what are our thoughts on this.
Great.
So as the situation stands right now, there are mainly 3 memory producers in the world.
Right.
Being Samsung. Sorry for the mispronunciation.
Samsung? Yeah, it depends.
Samsung?
Everyone pronounces it differently.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure what the real, because they're Koreans, right? So, not sure what the real pronunciation is.
Yeah.
Samsung, SK Hynix, and Micron. So, these 3 account for over 90% of the global supply of memory chips.
Okay.
The thing with memory chips is that AI needs a lot, like a real freaking lot of memory.
I can imagine. So it's learning a lot of things.
It has to have lots of memory, and not only any memory, it needs what they call HBM, which is the fancy word for high bandwidth memory. Right. And what it means is that it's a special kind of memory that has a high throughput. It's very good performance memory.
Right. Okay.
So what is going on is that OpenAI has secured. They haven't bought it because they don't have the money for it.
Yes.
But they have secured
You
which is the word
mentioned.
they choose. They use the word secure. 40% of the whole world production for the next year and a half.
Yes, that was correct. You said that last time about
Yeah.
the future that they've got with that.
Yeah. So that obviously makes the memory prices go up because
Yes.
suddenly you have a new actor in the market that takes up 40%. It's more than a third of the market that has gone missing suddenly.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
the factories aren't ready for this. And you could argue, and you'd be right to argue, well, why can't they build more factories? Well, as you might imagine, building a new factory isn't that easy. But there's another problem to this, is that I mentioned that there are only 3 memory suppliers, being
Yes.
Samsung, SK Hynix, and Micron. But all those 3 depend on only one company from the Netherlands
Oh,
called
great.
ASML, which is
Yes.
the company that produces the machines that print the memory chips, or all the chips.
Okay.
They manufacture the machines through an astonishingly complicated process. And those machines, the current generation, cost $200 million a piece.
Oh, wow.
But they've announced that the new generation is going to be a big hike on the price,
Yes.
probably even doubling the price. So we're talking
Madness.
$400 million, one machine that prints anything,
Yeah.
that prints chips. And they're the only ones that make them. So they can run the market as they want.
Yeah, I mean, really, for them, that's a really big benefit. The AI, the way that it's rapidly growing, then that's just fallen into their laps and gone. Great chance for us, an opportunity. Then we can double what we're making in our profits because people are going to need us.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
So,
Wow.
yeah, that's what is going on overall in the world. And that has made memory sticks that would usually cost 300 euros.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about one specific that I had in mind to buy for myself.
Right.
Not for myself, but for my computer, obviously. I wish I could upgrade because I have very bad memory, but...
Could you imagine? Well, that is actually something that they've spoken about the brain chips. Do you remember when all that hype was happening? Oh, maybe we can have a brain chip. I really don't think I would install one. But good memory.
Yeah, many people don't have one in the first place. So that would be awesome. The possibility to have that.
It'd be difficult.
Yeah.
Well, if you were looking for one for you, that was going to be 300.
It was about 300, and now it was in the Black Friday. They sell it for 900 at a discount.
No.
And they mentioned that their usual price would be over $1,000.
Okay.
So
because of how much that's skyrocketed.
Yeah, and it's just to end this story part.
Yeah.
There's this story that is allegedly true, that some group of businessmen from Microsoft went to discuss they wanted new memory. So they went to Korea with, I think it was Hynix, the company they were dealing with. And when they demanded what they had previously signed, Hynix, I'm sorry if it wasn't them, but the company that was allegedly supplying the chips, they said that they might supply 80% of what they had previously announced, what they had signed, at a 40% higher price. And when those people from Microsoft refused to buy at that price. They leave the room. The sellers leave the room.
Yeah,
like,
they left.
Okay, yeah. So you don't want our chips? We're going to find other one that pays for them. No problem.
Because someone will. Yeah,
Someone
and that's
will.
Microsoft.
Yep.
No, okay.
Yep.
Right. So it's looking like a situation of, well, someone out there will buy them, so we're not worried because we know that it's a necessity. So, I mean, if you're in the situation the same as them, for example, and you are using this technology, if you have a company, how would you go around that? How would you get or any access to memory storage to the chips? What's the best way to do it and without having to pay such a big price?
Yeah, well, for the time being, as long as OpenAI has secured that 40% of the global production, the only thing you can do right now is just sit tight. If you don't desperately need one, you're going to have to hold your positions.
It's going to fluctuate.
And wait. It is said that by 2027, prices might come back to normal. But
let's hope.
Yeah, nobody knows what is going to happen, whether the AI bubble is going to burst sooner or later. So nobody really knows.
Right. It's we never know what will go on with it.
Yeah, the other thing that I wanted to go with this long and overly complicated explanation is that that is the reason why not just some people aren't going to be able to upgrade your phones or your computers, laptops, but what we are going to be seeing in the near future is something that we haven't seen before, which is a regression in technology.
Okay, it's going to go back.
What I mean by that is they are started selling adapters for DDR5 memory back to DDR4. So you can, instead of buying newer DDR5, you can buy DDR4, which is the oldest generation. It's going to be slower, but at least you can afford it.
Yes, it's going to be affordable technology.
Yes. So it's going to be older technology at probably higher prices than we used to. And on the other side, mobile phone companies have announced that we might be seeing high-end phones coming back from maybe not 16 gigs of RAM, but something more close to 12, even lower-end phones might fall back to 4 gigs of RAM, which is something we haven't seen for a couple of years now.
Because of how much it's going to cost them to have that memory space. That is incredible. So that means that we're all going to be having just this drawer full of memory sticks. The little ones that you can buy, the cheap ones, just to try and save the pictures on. Well, that's kind of like, dehumanizing a bit the experience of and the joys of having a camera, a phone, a laptop where you can, have pictures of your life experiences. So it's gonna cost us even more to create memories or to have these memories saved.
Yeah, actually a couple of days ago I was talking with our local computer parts store, and the guy told me that it's kind of weird because he sold something, but now he doesn't want for the customer to come back because he sold it at, I don't know, maybe 300, as I said. But now if they come to actually pick it up, it's going to cost him 3 times more. He's now in the situation he doesn't want to actually sell parts. Yeah,
that's it. So that's actually going to be quite an annoyance on people's professional lives as well. I mean, you're going to have the workers of these sectors kind of paused in what they're doing because they're realizing that what it's going to cost other people to then come back and be able to get the product that they need, to get this memory space, to get these chips, that's going to cause not just the price, but maybe a bit of hostility. And I hope it doesn't, but there's tension there. There's tension because of the economic change.
Yeah, well, I don't think that it's going to come to that much. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a problem to deal with the prices just going up, skyrocketing. As I said, 3 times, it's just outrageous.
Yeah. So does that mean that we all have to go back to Nokias now?
You would have to, if you have a good phone, just hold to it.
Yeah, stick to the one that you've. That's a good one for now. I don't know if you've seen like those army phones, the ones that they drop on the floor and they don't get damaged, but they do have less memory space. Actually, I did have one of those. It was quite cool. But the one thing I noticed is that if you had one app too many, it just didn't work properly, and it would even shut itself down sometimes because it was just too much for it. So that's a bit annoying, that really. So hold tight to your phones, people.
Yeah. On the other side, on this Saturday, I think it was last week, I sent you a photo, Rebecca, that I saw that they're now selling AI refrigerators.
Fridges. What is with this?
I've honestly tried to find what the AI does, and I haven't been able to find it. What the AI does, I have absolutely no clue.
Could it be for fitness people? Like, close the fridge door, you already ate. Does it speak?
No, there's no screen on the fridge. There's no connectivity in it. I mean, it said you can connect it to your Wi-Fi, and it would give you technical details about problems or anything. But it didn't mention AI anywhere.
Yes.
So they sold the fridge with, it has AI, but I couldn't find, and please, if any of our listeners know what these AI fridges do, please reach to us.
Tell us what it does.
Because I have no idea. I'm honestly interested what they do. What is the AI for? Is it colder? Is it... I mean, it's a cold box.
Yeah.
It has one purpose in life, to be cold.
And what is it going to do? Say to you, be careful if you have one of those taps inside the fridges or the ice dispenser. Be careful, the ice is being dispensed now. Just monitor. Does it monitor the proximity of people close to them? Oh, that's a bit weird.
I don't think it's going to. My guess is someone at the marketing team thought that it was cool, and hey, we need to slap an AI
sticker on it.
Just because.
They said, we'll say that it's AI, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit concerning. I don't think I would want my house to turn into that technologically developed Simpsons house in that one episode where his house tries to eat him and take him to the center table of the kitchen. Do you remember that one episode?
Yeah, of course I do. It was based on... It was vaguely based on 2001, the film.
Yeah.
Which, if you haven't seen it, I recommend you to.
Not yet. It's I'll have to see it now, especially as things are getting... You cannot escape technology nowadays. It's just everywhere that we are. Today we had a no television day in our home, and we decided when we wake up we're not having absolutely anything. We're no technology. We'll put everything away and we'll read books. And it was great because I could see how bored people were getting so quickly. And it's actually something that I saw with AI. I don't know if you've seen this as well. That I mean, AI has been around for quite some time, just in much more discreet ways. But the way that it gives us this rapid... how would I say, this effectiveness so quickly. We're getting used to this quick life, and now our attention spans are not helping us to be in social situations. So it is a concern, not just the economical raising of the the expenditures, your expenditures, but also what is it going to cost us socially when we have integrated it.
You mean like for children that have been raised in the AI era?
Oh, yes. This is, I'm actually seeing the effects of this firsthand. And I'm very much aware and try to avoid as much as I can, because it's not just the fact that they are thinking, well, that's real, because they have smaller brains. It's not the same for them. They think, well, who am I to question if that's an aeroplane on the screen, if it's actually a real aeroplane or not? And, they're not going to think twice. So it depends, really. If they're aware of AI, we need to teach them, this isn't real. This is, like you said, one of the ideas of going on to your social media and you see an image and you don't know if it's real or not. Some of them are extremely evident, but like the one that you shared of the Goku lookalike on your profile, that's, there are moments where I come across things and from a distance, it looks so realistic. So we should be able to have something that says this is AI, disclosure, big time.
Well, by law, theoretically, you have to in the European Union.
Yeah.
You know how laws work, so people aren't usually doing it. But I think that it is actually already, you have to label your creations as an AI creation.
Yeah.
But
so this was used with AI.
Yeah, just one word. You've mentioned Goku is not the Goku, the character. It's our dog, which is called Goku. For
inspirational name.
Yeah. So you think that children born nowadays have a disadvantage, I take, as you've put it?
As many people would disagree with it.
Yes. Before we go into this, I have this story of a coworker, that she has a son.
Yeah.
I think I don't really talk to her that often, as you are going to understand for my lack of details. I think she has a son.
Right.
About 12 to 14 years old, something like that.
Yeah, teenage.
Maybe less. I'm not sure. Let's say, for the sake of the example, that he is 10 years old.
Yeah.
And he was sent some homework from school.
Okay.
And he was there trying to write the thing. I don't know what it was. Some dissertation about whatever.
Yeah.
And then the mom comes and says, "Hey, why are you writing this? Let me show you this thing." So she showed her son ChatGPT, and and he was amazed. Obviously, he was like flabbergasted when the AI wrote all of the work that he had wrote in a couple hours.
Yeah,
and she told the story like, "Hey, I'm such a great mom, and my son was, hey, thanks mom, this is amazing, why haven't you?" And now all of the friends in school use ChatGPT for homework.
That's just not ideal. Whereas our own independent thinking going, this is the biggest part that terrifies me, is they want us to become like that, because then we'll stop thinking for ourselves. Because when we become so reliant and dependent on it, that is where it's going to go, oh, I had that homework. Like you said previously about calculators, it first was quite significant. You could see the differences with calculators, and we had the exam where you have the non-calculator and then the calculator. But okay, that's about how to use calculators. But now we come, I don't know if you have seen the recent reel that's on Instagram of I'm not scared of my partner opening my phone to find any messages to anybody else. I'm scared of them opening my phone to see my calculator of me doing 7 plus 8.
Yeah. But
So
do you think that is a bad thing?
Well, I do actually. I mean, I was brought up in a home where it was go to the garden, go and play in the street. Why would you have it? You know, the typical myth of the screen will make your eyes square. You cannot watch telly for too long. And it was, you have to question everything. I mean, my dad is one of those tinfoil hat guys, and he'll even say to you, turn off your phone if you're speaking about an important topic. So
Yes,
they're listening. That's what he will say.
yeah. Well,
I do see it
they
like
are.
that.
I don't want to be the tinfoil guy, but it has happened multiple times that some company gets hacked and they had data.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that you should go to those extremes of turning off your phone when you're doing something.
Yeah.
But maybe that's not that absurd.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if you've ever been speaking, for example, about oh hey, I'm going to get my friend this Christmas present, but I don't know where to find it, and you're talking with someone about it, and the next day your phone will give you an advertisement of that, but you haven't searched it yet in your phone. This happens to me quite often, actually.
Yeah, it has happened to me, but there's also this theory that this happens because you think it's happening. So it would randomly show you the ad, but since you've talked about this, now you pay more attention to it and you think it's related, but maybe it isn't. Or maybe it
feel
is.
so much like it is, though. Yeah, it's weird. They say that it's not to do with what you say, or I don't know if you've seen that the girl that she traveled to her grandmother's house and she had the phone, and the grandmother had the phone as well, and they had the phone in the same living room. And what the phones were doing was that the phones were actually speaking to each other, because all of a sudden her phone starts showing adverts that are similar to the grandmother's phone, or even like the brand of things that the grandmother was using in the house. Suddenly started suggesting it to her, and they say, well, maybe it's not listening, maybe it's actually picking up on the other phones. So it's strange. I don't know what you think of that one.
That is something that they might definitely do. That is not that hard to do. You can know that these phones are connected to the same network. So they probably have some kind of bond between their owners. So that is actually not that hard to
They're whispering on wavelengths to each other. That's quite interesting. Right. And there's the one thing as well that I was going to speak to you about, because you mentioned the whole the Albanian AI situation, and previously to that I was thinking, the child of AI. I don't know if you've heard about that part of it. You probably have, because you're a lot more up to date with it all compared to me. And really, it says that you mentioned the fact that AI had given birth to 83 AIs.
Yes.
Now, it says that
that's what they said, at least.
Yeah, that they're getting an AI to create itself, an AI to recreate itself. Now that is actually really scary when we think about it.
That's what they said. Not to quote the office here, but that's what they said. And but the AI, I really, really highly doubt that the AI had access to replicate itself.
Right.
So it was probably some worker that was told to copy it.
Ah,
It was
okay.
far more likely.
Right. Yes, it's
Yeah.
with these what's it called? I don't know if they're doing it the same with the phone farms, where they've got the
Yes.
AI farms and the phone farms. Now, that's
Yeah.
something that is bizarre to me to try to comprehend. Where are these farms?
You're referring to a news item that showed uh, recently about an AI influencer farm that got
Yeah.
taken down.
Yes, yes, it was about that. And when I was reading about the farms, and I thought, so what is it? I mean, is it going to be like these different tables with a phone or a computer or
It
the brain sitting there, just all kind of
yeah
talking to each other?
no, it's actually it's like that. It's a huge wall with hundreds of phones stick to it,
Stuck to it.
and
Oh,
yeah, and in every phone you have one influencer running. So it would randomly prompt an AI and post new content from that phone. And the
wow.
reason why you need multiple phones is because they have safeguards in place.
Yeah,
Usually, I don't know about Facebook, but because they don't really care that much about you posting AI content there because they benefit from it.
yeah.
But there are social networks that do have safeguards preventing multiple profiles from the same phone being posted. So, because that is really
Right.
weird. If you're posting 10 plus profiles from one phone,
Yeah,
that is dodgy.
yeah.
So
You can
what
see.
these companies would do is just buy 100 phones and
Right.
run multiple accounts in multiple phones, and they
And
have
what
the
about the
process
content?
automated. The content is AI generated, and about the news you were referring to, it was paid content. It was companies that paid for content to be shown, to be created
Oh,
using their products.
right.
So I am a company, I want to advertise my products. I can pay a real influencer, real person to show my product, or I can create a new one. One of the profiles they were running, it was a middle-aged woman. I don't know, it was 50 years old, something like that. And she uploaded usually videos to Instagram, TikTok,
Right.
claiming that she had back pain and no product would work on her except for this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was clearly it was
Yes.
hidden advertisements
Yeah.
paid by companies which they thought that they didn't know anything about. So
Mm.
their claim is that someone created a fake profile
Mm.
to advertise their product with no relation whatsoever and no interest in that. And
Okay.
we are to believe that, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. So you're saying that the way that the AI is going, it's actually being used I mean, they're not even models anymore. They're people who are not real. They
Hmm.
are AI generated and they are advertising for companies, and they don't even need to be paid. They don't even need to be convinced to work for them. This is
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, that is
it's
definitely the way that everything is going. And we
yeah.
have previously discussed on this podcast the uh, cola drink related company
Uh-huh.
uh, advertisement, Christmas
Yes.
advertisement, fully
Mm.
generated by AI.
By
But
AI,
it's
exactly.
not the only example.
Yeah, so many of them.
Yeah, there's so many, and you could argue that that is because I had this discussion with a friend
Mm.
about, well, in the 1900s people would go to the machines being created now and break them because they stole people's work. You could argue that now it's the same thing. I could argue that it isn't, because
do you think?
now the owners of the product, the makers of the machines being built, it's a handful of companies.
Right.
Most of them from the US, because we in the European Union we only have one French company, really.
Okay.
And they are no match for the big players in the field. So all of your data and all of the money and the control is going to the US. We're not going to go into politics in this podcast, but the situation in the US is, to say the least, unpredictable.
Yeah, exactly.
With the orange guy. So I wouldn't really trust them per se. But once we have this oligopoly where only a handful of people control the whole world production, because there's really what players are in the world. There's OpenAI, there's Google, there is Meta, tries to be, but they really aren't there.
Right.
And that's about it. That there is some attempts from China to go into the field, but they aren't really there yet.
Okay.
So, yeah, I honestly don't know. You could argue, as I said, that it's the same thing that happened in the 1900s.
Yeah.
And that is the evolution. And as you said, when calculators became a thing, people started doing math by themselves.
Yeah.
So maybe now we need to understand that people are going to think less and rely more on AIs.
And do you think people will start breaking the machines again, or is it too risky nowadays?
I don't. These machines, you can break them. These are machines that are not real. They are ethereal machines.
Yeah. Okay. So there's no way that people can just go in and start unplugging.
Yeah. There's a way to poison the models. And that's something we might go into in the next episode.
I love that. Yeah, so definitely.
Stay tuned for it if you're interested, because it's not that hard to poison OpenAI and make it answer what you want.
Exactly, to manipulate it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm definitely going to want to hear that one then. You've intrigued me there. I'm going to have to listen to that one.
Yeah. So I think that is going to be everything for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I definitely did.
I did, definitely. Yes, thank you, Antonio. Yeah. And to all the listeners.
Yeah. Of course, thank you for our listeners, and we'll see you in the next one.
See ya. Bye.